Huh. So we're live. Actually, we're not live. We're just recording. Just now leaving the shop. I'm with son number 4. This is Dexter Wayne. And he's along for the journey this evening. Well, my friends, welcome to Once Upon a Pipe. So what am I doing? What in the world am I doing? I am driving a new vehicle. Not brand new, but new to me. And before I get into that, I want to give a shout out to some of my friends. They are actually local guys right here. And I ran into one of them at a local restaurant today, and he recognized me from my channel, and he said, "Hey, man, some buddies and I watch your channel, Once Upon a Pipe, and yeah, we really like it." So I'm going to give a shout out to my good friends at St. Athanasius Church in Nicholasville. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm glad you find something in these videos of interest. Tonight I have some Hearth and Home Sweet and Smoky Signature Blend. I cannot roll down my windows because I just got them tinted, like today. So no rolling down the windows. I'll let the smoke out. It's going to be smoky for a minute. Yeah, so let's talk, my friends, about this new vehicle. We got Dexter with me. What's up, Dexter?
Nothing.
Nothing. All right. You like shifting the gears in this car, don't you? Mm-hmm. He's my shifter man. You want to try to shift? All right, I'm in first. We'll go to second next. Why did I, and just shift when I hit the clutch. So why did I get this car? Well, life is transitioning for us, right? It's a bittersweet moment in our household. So we'll go into first. My oldest son has his own vehicle. My second oldest son has his own vehicle, and what I'm realizing is that we'll never get all 7 of us in the same vehicle again. Yeah, it's kind of sad actually when I think about it as a dad. You know, we're never all 7 of us like going to church. It's not going to happen. Wyndham drives his own vehicle. I drive my own vehicle. Wesley has his own vehicle. You know, we're just at that stage. My kids are getting older, and they're moving on. So I'm giving up the Ford Expedition, guys. The big people mover, the 12.2 miles per gallon, the $70 a tank fill-ups. Yep, that's going to be a product of the past as we transition. So I'm downsizing. We got a 2013 Honda Accord, 6-speed manual, 4-cylinder, and a great gas saver. I picked it up in Louisville Sunday, and let's go to third. Yeah, third. Picked it up in Louisville Sunday, and from Louisville to Lexington, I got 36.1 miles to a gallon, and it was 2.09 gallons to fill up. Second. 2.09 gallons to fill up, and that was great compared to what it would have cost me in that Expedition. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm enjoying driving the car. I will say, getting a little older, I have to climb out of this car. It was so much easier to step down out of the Expedition, and this car makes it a little harder because it's really low to the ground. That was the other thing that was hard. I'm driving on the interstate, and I have to look up at all these other vehicles. So I am going to miss the space that the Expedition has and all of that good stuff, but I'm sure I'll get used to this in due time. Sky's all over the place in front of me. So that's where I am. Kids are moving on. It's a different stage of life, my friends. Getting older, my kids are getting older, and you know, life is about transitions, and you just kind of have to go along with it. You realize that everything that we're doing in this life, we are transitioning or in that process of moving on toward the next life. For me, I'm pretty sure that's eternity in heaven, right? And that's where we're going. We'll do second. I'm going to be going downhill. I thought I might share a little story with you. We actually did this at the dinner table tonight as part of our devotionals, and I'll get to a spot up here where I can pull off and share a little bit of this with you. I thought it was a very, very neat story. It's a true story. Actually, we're going uphill, so we're going to do first on this one. Thank you. Dexter's got the shifting down. He's doing pretty good. I'm going to pull off somewhere down here where I can share this story with you. It's it is actually a very, very nice story. That's not to find a good spot to pull over. Go.
Oops.
There you go. Till I find that spot, let me tell you, the Hearth and Home Sweet and Smoky is really, really, really good. Great English. It is not going to be powerful, you know. It does not overwhelm at all. But it is pretty nice. It's just not overpowering. It is just a tiny bit sweet. It's not overly sweet at all. You'll get a little sensation of the sweetness. You might have to, for me, I have to kind of search for it a little bit, but it is there. And it's really nice. It actually has a rather light room note. Go ahead. And I was pleasantly surprised. Again, Hearth and Home, they just do a great job. They do a great job. Hey, there's a good spot right there. Could have taken that spot. If you haven't tried it, and those who have watched my channel for a little bit, you know I'm a fan of Hearth and Home. I've had really good luck with their blends, and feel pretty confident recommending them. I'm going to do a little turn.
Can I go 5?
Yeah, when I get down here, we'll turn around a little bit. See, these days right here, driving with Dexter, it was like that when I was driving with Wyndham too. We'll go second here. Yeah, so I remember when Wyndham used to sit over there in that seat and ride with me. Now he's 18, working at UPS, and saving some money so he can move out of the house, and he'll be doing his own thing, you know. And it won't be long before this seat will be empty. It'll just be me. Go ahead, wait. Dexter won't be there doing all this shifting and stuff, will he? Oh, I guess baby girl will be next. Yeah, she was doing, how did baby girl do shifting? She was doing some shifting, wasn't she?
Yeah.
How did she do?
She did good.
Yeah.
Go 3.
Let's go 3.
Oops.
I'm just gonna pull off right here for a minute.
Neutral.
Yeah, we'll go neutral. Yeah. Baby girl did real good. So, this story I want to share with you. We read this tonight at devotional time, and we actually still, it's kind of old-fashioned, but we still get around our dinner table and open up the Bible, and we read and we talk, and you know, the kids tell us about their day, what you know they did and stuff like that. So we get to sit around, listen to each other, and we talk about the gospel. We talk about Jesus, and you know, we open up the Word. So I want to share this story with them, and it's called Love Over Hate. This is the Doolittle Raiders, right? I'll just read it straight. Little did Jake DeShazer know that this phrase would become his watchword when he participated in the daring bombing raid over Japan carried out by Doolittle's Raiders in 1942. DeShazer was the bombardier, one of 5 crewmen in his B-25 bomber. Everyone knew that this was very likely a suicide mission, as they could not return to the aircraft carrier and their fuel on board was limited. Of the 80 men in 16 planes that made the raid, 8 were captured by the Japanese in eastern China and remained POWs until the end of World War II. Of those 8, DeShazer was one of only 4 men who were liberated and came back to the United States. The others were either executed or they died in prison. DeShazer gave his life to Christ while in prison after a Japanese guard gave him a Bible to read. God graciously gave him the capability of showing Christian love to his guards and witnessing to them. Following the war, DeShazer graduated from Seattle Pacific College and some years later, Asbury Theological Seminary, which is in our neck of the woods, right here in Wilmore, Kentucky. He and his wife Florence spent several decades as missionaries to Japan. In 1950, Captain Mitsuo Fuchida, who had led the Japanese bombing attack on Pearl Harbor, read a pamphlet by DeShazer and became a Christian himself. He and DeShazer met, became good friends, and spoke together occasionally both in Japan and America, offering to the world living examples of the forgiveness and love that Christ can bring even between previously sworn enemies. And this picture was taken in Osaka in 1950. I'm gonna hold this up and see if you can see that, guys. Right there. There they are together. I thought that was just an incredible story about the power of forgiveness. I was telling my kids tonight around the table, I was like, man, I just have no idea how in the world I'd be able to do that. I showed them some original footage of Pearl Harbor getting bombed, just so that they could get an idea of what it was like, you know, in terms of the devastation and destruction and the death that caused, and then to be part of that, like DeShazer was, and to forgive the man who led the attack. And golly, man, I mean, that's tough. But that's something that it doesn't exist inside of me to do that. That would have to be God. Totally God and His Holy Spirit, because there's no way that's happening. But anyways, I did want to share that with you, and we all stand in need of forgiveness on some level or another. So well, thank you for tuning in to this edition of Once Upon a Pipe with Dexter, my gear shifter here. And thank you again, guys, from St. Athanasius Church and Orthodox Church in Nicholasville. Appreciate you watching these videos, and if you see me out and about, greatly appreciate you stopping to say hello. Well, God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Once Upon a Pipe. All right, Dexmo, let's get it. Are you ready? All right, you got it.
Oh, so we in first?
You were in first. Go.